Good afternoon, viewers in Indonesia and Singapore. Market Headlines is ready to provide you a number of informations from the business, economic, and capital market sectors. With me, Wicky Adrian. This is Market Headlines. The Indonesian government officially proposes as many as 108 million free COVID-19 vaccines from the consortium of Gavi and COVAX facility. Regarding this, the Minister of Health hopes that the proposal will ease the government to carry out vaccination and save the budget for vaccine procurement this year.
The Indonesian government submitted a request for a free COVID-19 vaccine of 108 million doses from the consortium of Gavi and COVAX facility. Submissions through Form B signed by the Minister of Health Budi Gunadi Sadikin and the Minister of Finance Sri Mulyani Indrawati. Fulfillment of Form B is done to get a free COVID-19 vaccine and can get full subsidies for about 20% of the Indonesian population. The Minister of Health, Budi Gunadi Sadikin, explained that with the presence of free vaccines, then the ministry can begin to concentrate on vaccines distribution this January.
Vaksin dari Gavi ini sifatnya gratis. Jadi pemerintah Indonesia tidak bisa mengeluarkan biaya untuk pengadaan vaksin ini. Bila semua proses pengadaan vaksin sudah selesai, kami di Kementerian Kesehatan bisa konsentrasi ke proses logistik dari vaksin dan juga pasca vaksinasinya sendiri. Dan itu merupakan tugas besar kami juga.
For the record, Indonesia has signed Form A on December 7, 2020, which contains Indonesia's commitment to participate in this free COVID-19 vaccine program. Previously, Indonesia has received a commitment of 125 million corona vaccines from Sinovac, 50 million from AstraZeneca, and 25 million doses from COVAX. An additional 180 million doses of free vaccines are expected to be able to accelerate the vaccination process in the future. From Jakarta, Raharjo Patmo for IDX Channel.
After signed and submitted the application for free Gavi and COVAX vaccine, Finance Minister Sri Mulyani emphasized that the ministry will continue to support the provision of vaccines. One of these supports is by allocating 73 trillion rupiah from the 2021 state budget.
The submission of requests for free vaccines of 180 million doses to the consortium of Gavi and COVAX facility will certainly make the fulfillment of vaccination start to be sufficient. Finance Minister Sri Mulyani said that the request can save the budget for vaccines and vaccination this year, which is projected to reach 73 trillion rupiah. The Finance Minister said that the estimated cost of procuring vaccines and vaccinations program is more than 73 trillion rupiah, so that the vaccines from Gavi and COVAX helps the needs of the vaccination program. The minister affirmed to make vaccine procurement the highest priority in the state budget.
Hari ini saya berharap dengan adanya penandatanganan ini ada kepastian bagi Indonesia untuk mendapatkan salah satu sumber vaksin, yaitu yang dikembangkan oleh COVAX Facility dan konsorsium Gavi. Saya berharap dengan ketersediaan ini juga akan memberikan bagi masyarakat semua tambahan pilihan dan juga ketenangan.
The Minister of Finance ensures that the vaccine and vaccination budget in 2021 will be fulfilled. The reallocation of the budget for the vaccine and vaccination is expected to come from the remaining budget calculation for the 2020 fiscal year has been reserved for vaccination in 2021 of 47 trillion rupiah. Then from the initial 2021 state budget posture, Sri Mulyani has separated the vaccination budget by 18 trillion rupiah, so that the total state budget that has been set aside for vaccination is 65 trillion rupiah. From Jakarta, Raharjo Patmo for IDX Channel.
The increasing coal price doesn't prompt the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources to increase production for export. The Minister Arifin Tasrif emphasized that domestic coal needs are prioritized.
The rise in coal prices to the level of $75 is a breath of fresh air for the coal industry. Several parties encourage increased production to increase coal exports, but related to this, the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources will still conduct an evaluation because the government continues to prioritize domestic coal needs for electricity of industrial needs. Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources Arifin Tasrif said that if later domestic needs have been met, the ministry will evaluate the remaining amount of coal, whether it will need to be exported or not.
Kita tentu saja memprioritaskan kebutuhan dalam negeri ini harus dipenuhi. Itu menjadi prioritas utama kita, dan kemudian kita akan melihat kalau tren harganya cenderung bagus, kita akan mengevaluasi kembali. Ya, harga internasional bagus, kita akan mengevaluasi kembali.
Previously, the price of coal experienced a sharp decline of up to $50 per metric ton in 2020. Price increases began to occur until it reached the level of $75 per metric ton, after an increase in demand and economic activity began to take place in China as Indonesia's biggest export destination for coal. From Jakarta, Muhammad Olga for IDX Channel.
Coordinating Ministry for Maritime and Investment Affairs is promoting tagline of Proud to Travel Indonesia. The campaign is one of government's ways to escalate tourism sector recovery due to the COVID-19 pandemic. To recover the tourism sector, the Coordinating Ministry and Maritime and Investment, Luhut Binsar Panjaitan, made a campaign to attract more tourists. The tagline is so-called Proud to Travel Indonesia. This campaign is expected to lure domestic tourists to domestic destinations so that domestic trips can increase in a hope to restore tourism sector economy. Luhut hopes Indonesian to travel inside the country rather than go abroad.
Masalah utama dan tujuan kebijakan pada 2021 ini itu adalah turunnya angka perjalanan domestik dan berkurangnya nilai pengeluaran perjalanan wisata. Nah, tujuan kebijakan adalah untuk membangun rasa bangga dan kepemilikan kegiatan berwisata di dalam negeri, sehingga mendorong masa tinggal lebih lama dan pengeluaran yang lebih tinggi.
Market Headlines will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Baik saja tidak cukup, kita harus betul-betul memahami lingkungan bisnis global yang lebih baik, plus di dalam negerinya sosiologi dan antropologi, supaya totalitas kita membantu petani secara efektif.
Kita memang ketahanan pangan, tetapi kita menuju ke kedaulatan pangan.
Ada shadow power yang mendikte pembangunan sektor pertanian bukan oleh Kementerian Pertanian.
Hello, I'm Clara Antawijaya. I'm associate producer and news presenter on Market Headlines. As Market Headlines starts at 4:30 p.m., which is in line with the closing market, therefore we summarize market conditions only for you. And my job in here as a journalist, I give concise and accurate news for the audience. And also, being a journalist is not only a job for me, but it is also a passion.
Welcome Welcome back. Just by this week, Elon Musk, entrepreneur who heads up SpaceX and Tesla, has reached a status as world's richest person. Musk's unseated rival Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, who held the world's richest person position since 2017.
Elon Musk is now worth more than $188 billion according to Bloomberg Billionaire Index. Tesla shares continued their seemingly unabated climb on Thursday, trading up more than 5% and was closed at the level of $829. Musk's wealth derives from his stakes of roughly 20% in Tesla, 48% in SpaceX, as well as 57 million accessible Tesla stock options. The billionaire investor, Chamath Palihapitiya, said that Tesla stock could be worth 3 times its current valuations, which would make CEO Elon Musk the first trillionaire. Meanwhile, Indonesia's government is currently lurking Elon Musk to invest in Indonesia. Indonesia's President Joko Widodo sent delegates to meet Tesla for the November meeting in an attempt to have a world's leading EV brand source some of its materials from the country. In return, Tesla will send a team representatives to Indonesia in January to scout the possibility of establishing a supply chain partnership. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Congratulations to Elon Musk. The Tesla CEO has surpassed the vial of billionaires this year, including Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. Well, we know that Elon is very updated in Twitter, right? He gave his first response through Twitter, which is very in Elon way. Musk responded to the news of his status as the world's richest person with tweets stating how strange and, well, back to work. He's surely one of a kind. So without further ado, let's see Elon's position now among world's top billionaires. So Elon Musk, the net worth of his wealth, as much as $188 billion, and after that we have Jeff Bezos, the net worth $184 billion. Bernard Arnault, net worth $152 billion. Bill Gates, his net worth $121 billion. Musk unseated rival Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, who held the world's richest person position since 2017. Elon Musk said he intended to use half of his fortune to help problems on Earth and half to help establish a self-sustaining city on Mars to ensure continuation of life in case Earth gets hit by a meteor like the dinosaur. And thanks to Tesla's share price that has skyrocketed nearly 830% since March 2020, along with a substantive pay package that was triggered after achieving certain market capitalization and profitability milestone. Let's see how far Tesla's stock price has gone in the late 6 months. As you can see, the price of stock price of Tesla keeps on increasing in July to $170 US, but in January 2021, the stock price of Tesla reached $816 US. And Tesla's share price has risen by more than 7-fold this year as demand for electric cars soared. This in line with Democrat-controlled U.S. Senate put assure in a new green agenda as U.S. governments announce further measures to meet the world of internal combustion engines. In short time, rise in Tesla's shares price was enough to push Musk into the top spot according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, which tracks the daily changes in the fortunes of world's 500 wealthiest people. Even though the stock price is increasing all-time high, but there is still huge chance to go beyond. The billionaire investor Chamath Palihapitiya told that Tesla's stock could be worth 3 times its current valuation, which would make CEO Elon Musk the first trillionaire. Well, actually, it's not only Tesla that brings cash to Musk. There are other income streams. What are those? Let's check it through the next graphic. This is the list of Elon Musk companies lists. SpaceX, Tesla, Starlink, Solar City, The Boring Company, OpenAI, and Neuralink. And overall, Musk's wealth derives from his stakes of roughly 20% in Tesla and 48% in SpaceX. The market value of Tesla, which recently joined the S&P 500 index of the U.S. biggest companies, exceeded $700 billion for the first time this week. That makes the company worth more than Toyota, Volkswagen, Hyundai, GM, and Ford combined. See the good performance, President Jokowi seduced Elon Musk to invest in Indonesia, especially electric cars and electric vehicles battery. And understandably, the government is keen to offer investment opportunities for electric vehicles and their components to foreign investors. And let's see what offerings that President Joko Widodo offers to Elon Musk. This is the list of Indonesia offerings to Elon Musk. The first one is offer investment in electric vehicle, offer location for SpaceX rocket launching pad. And of course, answering this, Elon Musk will send a team of representative to Indonesia in this month or in January. So President Joko Widodo sent delegates to meet with Tesla for the November meeting in an attempt to have the world's leading EV brand source some of its materials from the country. President Joko Widodo has been hyping up its nickel reserve because Indonesia has a great plan to make Indonesia the biggest producer of lithium batteries and luckily has the biggest nickel reserve. Nickel is a key material in the production of electric vehicle batteries, and the Tesla CEO Elon Musk has been vocal about his company's need for a large-scale source of a metal. So Tesla will send a team of representatives to Indonesia in January to scout the possibility of establishing a supply chain partnership. So we will see in the near time how far it will go. And once again, congratulations, Elon Musk, the new world's richest billionaire. Thanks for working to revolutionize transformation both on Earth through electric car and in space via rocket producer SpaceX. We look forward Elon Musk track in Indonesia. Stay tuned on Market Lines because we'll be right back after the break.
Bagaimana outlook UMKM di 2020 ini, Pak Leona?
Saya ingin mengajak terutama anak-anak muda bagaimana caranya supaya nantinya ini bisa berkooperasi dengan baik. Dan ini sudah dimulai.
Memutuskan untuk menurunkan BI 70 reverse repo rate sebesar 25 basis point menjadi 3,75%.
Adakah kemudian data-data lain atau hal-hal lain yang bisa diperhatikan dari investasi bodong ini, Mangi?
Satgas waspada investasi ya, ini telah menindaklanjuti sekitar 32 investasi bodong yang ada di Indonesia.
Kementerian Pariwisata dan Ekonomi Kreatif telah menyiapkan 3 program yang menjadi langkah awal untuk membangkitkan pariwisata di tahun 2021.
Pemerintah menegaskan bahwa di awal tahun 2021 ini tetap fokus pada aspek kesehatan masyarakat.
Kita melihat bahwa tren positif itu terjadi karena pertumbuhan kuartal ke kuartal itu sudah di 5,05%.
Pemerintah memastikan akan mengubah bantuan sosial di wilayah Jabodetabek dari skema bantuan sembako menjadi bantuan langsung tunai.
Welcome back. We're on the last segment at the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement. Earlier today, JCI was open at the level of 6,190.95, and then approaching the closing time on the first session, the index was on the level of 6,255.67. Then index was showing strengthening trend by the second session closing time. Index was closed at the level of 6,257.83. In short, JCI went up 1.69%. And next, we're going to see the sectoral movement leading the dynamics of today's trading. We got Miss Industry as the leader of the strengthening trend that went up 4.56%. Infrastructure went up 3.08%. Basic industry went up 2.98%. And we got agriculture as the leader of the weakening trend, went down 1.05%. Moving on to top gainers and top losers, here are the key highlights from today's trading session. Telkom went up 5.31% to the level of 3,570 rupiah per share. KF went up 11.28% to the level of 5,375 rupiah per share. Pegas went up 4.46% to the level of 1,640 rupiah per share. And BRIS went up 5.54% to the level of 2,860 rupiah per share. And this is the top losers for today's trading. We got Inco went down 1.14% to the level of 6,500 rupiah per share. WSKT went down 1.2% to the level of 1,650 rupiah per share. Zinc went down 1.89% to the level of 208 rupiah per share. And WG went down 2.16% to the level of 272 rupiah per share. And next, we're going to see the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,058. Rupiah was also showing weakening trend towards US dollar. Was closed at the level of 13,878. In summary, rupiah went down 0.05%. Pharmaceutical listed company Kimia Pharma bolstered alliance with Pertamina to work on a project. The project is paracetamol raw material drug factory development.
Pertamina, through subholding refining petrochemical Kilang Pertamina International, together with Kimia Pharma, has signed a chat of agreement for the development of paracetamol productions project from benzene on Wednesday, December 30, 2020. And after signing head of agreement, the next stage is a joint study between the two parties. Corporate Secretary of Kimia Pharma, Ganti Winarno, revealed fantastic investment value for the project. It is estimated to be around 600 billion rupiah. This figure hasn't involved investment from Pertamina. Paracetamol raw material drug factory project is quite important to be implemented immediately. This is because paracetamol is one of the most widely used and consumed medicinal products in Indonesia, both to meet the needs of the government and non-government sectors and the general public. Most of the medicinal products containing paracetamol are found in the over-counter products. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Supported by higher gas needs during pandemic, Aneka Gas Industry decided to strengthen the medical gas business.
Supported by higher gas needs during pandemic, Aneka Gas Industry decided to strengthen the medical gas business. Currently, the company's market share in medical gas around 75% up to 80%. Meantime, not only provides medical gas, Aneka Gas Industry also provides medical equipment for construction services and medical gas infrastructure installation. Regarding this, President Director of Aneka Gas Industry, Rahmat Harsono, stated that medical sector is one of the best performing sector in 2020. The company has also involved in many government's projects on COVID-19 emergency hospitals in 20 provinces. Based on the trend and government's direction for hospitals and health centers to improve their medical facilities, then the company sees that the positive trend in medical sector to continue in 2021. But in the same time, the company ensures to not only depend on medical sector revenue. From all sources, for IDX Channel.
Constrained by the supply of electricity, Antam's East Halmahera Ferronickel Smelter construction project has yet to operate. Antam's management stated that they are still looking for solutions to meet the electricity needs for the project.
Aneka Tambang's East Halmahera Ferronickel plant construction project has not yet operated. Although the factory construction has reached 97% since 2019, the smelter operation is still hampered by electricity supply. Antam Senior Vice President Corporate Secretary Kunto Hendra Pawoko said that the completion of the project is one of Antam's current focuses. The company is also looking for ways to meet the electricity needs of the project. To meet the production of the smelter, electricity supply with a generating capacity of 75 megawatts is needed. But Kunto did not disclose in detail the progress of the current power plant procurement. Contacted separately, PLN Executive Vice President for Corporate Communication and CSR, Agung Murdivi, confirmed that his party was indeed discussing cooperation to supply electricity to Antam's ferronickel smelter. He explained that throughout 2020, PLN established a memorandum of understanding with 7 smelters. One of them is Antam's project. Although he did not disclose the results of the latest discussion, Agung said that there were currently discussions on cooperations for the short, medium and long term in the supply of electricity to smelters and mines in East Halmahera. From all sources, for IDX Channel.
Step aside from market condition as coronavirus pandemic takes big role on current economic situation, and here is an update data about coronavirus globally. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business and Capital Market Channel. I'm Wicky Adrian. Have a nice evening and stay safe.